Hello fellow adventurers and collectors, Filmaholic here, and today we're going to be going over the monumental task that was cleaning out my display and reorganizing it. This is my second attempt at doing this project, and as you can see, the fruits of my labor from the last time didn't actually work out, as it got messy again within a week, so I figured it would be a great opportunity to refilm the project. So, as you can see, I have several props and things laying about as I photograph my girls every once in a while. But as you can tell, you can kind of get an idea of how I separate the two parts, and each half being for each girl. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to reorganize it and get things cleaned up so it makes for a better display. So as we go through here, I'll talk a little bit about each of the stuff that I have here. So for example, I have a bunch of USBs for projects and stuff like that I used to work on for school or other personal things. Now I should also mention that this bench, or this thing that everything is laying on, you always have to have a toothbrush, by the way. It's great for combing the hair. But like I said, the bench I got from Ross, and I find that's a great place to actually get some of these little knickknacks, because they're often discounted and things like that because they're from the big box sellers. This is my favorite hat that I found through eBay lot one time, I forget when. I also have this. It's just in case I need to wash one of their clothing. I just don't want to lose it, so I use that. Then I bought these hairpins, and obviously I am a giant fool when it comes to this stuff because I bought the wrong ones. Here's one of the tank tops that they wear. And now this hat was part of a little headband accessory for Halloween, I believe. I trimmed off all the feathers and stuff like that, so it fits them perfectly actually, so I'm impressed with that. Now this came from one of those generic Walmart brand doll sets. It was a huge photography themed one, or YouTuber themed one, because it came with a bunch of electronics, and you got the smart doll stands. Now with the top portion cleared out, you can actually see the photograph of my first dog. He's unfortunately no longer with us, but it's nice to have a reminder of him. Moving on to the second portion, you can actually see a little bit in detail how I organize it. So the left side would be Erica's and the right side would be Sabrina's. And I kind of went for the idea that you're kind of able to tell their personalities based off their little cubby holes. So of course you have a little stormtrooper. And Erica being the more adventurous one, part of the thing falling, but you get to see like different, all the different activities that she's, partaking in. So there's that soldier that fell out. I got these at a thrift store, I believe, and I figured they'd be cool little action figures for them, so kind of threw it in for them. And they've made a couple of cameos in some of the photographs and videos that I have. And here's another one of those accessories. Oh, no, these are more action figures. Now this is another action figure. Oh, here we go. This is another one of those gadgets that came in that set. And I got it on clearance for like $15, I believe, at the time. So I unfortunately moved some of that stuff along because it looked a little too plasticky. But I felt like keeping this and the light. If this will ever focus. Oh, there you go. With that said, here is another figure. I figured this would be like a smart doll to them because it's it's a smaller scale figure. It's of one of my favorite series. Moving on from that, we got another one of these Gundam heads that I accidentally bought two of the same head sculpt. So I don't know exactly what to do with this one. I'm probably going to take it out when it comes to cleaning this area out. And again, you kind of going with the idea of seeing their personality. You can see the different shoes that they have in their own cubby holes. And I don't know the brand of these to be exact because they're all generic. And here's a backpack that I found at a thrift store too. And as you'll notice, a theme coming along through this is that I find a lot of my stuff through thrift stores and things like that. Inside the backpack is a bunch of scarves that I have for fall or winter seasons. Oh, before I get into the Sabrina's cubby hole, I should mention that I got one of these and I just hung it on here for whatever reason. It's from Elite Doll World on Etsy. Now moving on to Sabrina's cubby. I'm a dummy, evidently, because I forgot to record that, but here we go. Here's another laptop gadget that came from that Walmart set. Oh, another USB. Some more shoes. Now these shoes unfortunately don't fit them, they're too big, so I'm hoping that it would fit a Cortex foot or perhaps a boy doll if I ever get one of those. Now here we have another ring that I just have randomly on here, so I'm going to probably take that out. Now, but this piece I actually got from my professor in college. Now I want you to guess what city that's supposed to represent, as I went to school in that city. But yeah, there's another Gundam head, or I should say Zaku head. Now this back here was supposed to be part of my intro that I was going to film at one point, but turns out I did not do that. So yeah, I have this Stormtrooper head that actually would fit over the girls, but they have this hole that I need to enlarge for them to actually fit over the head, and that's actually a boxer container. Now here we have Erica's Totoro, and my sister got me that from Disney World. And here, these glasses, I keep buying them, and I always get the wrong size, so these are comically oversized. We'll get rid of that. And again, here's a Zaku that Sabrina has. Now with that said, we're going to actually look at what's in the box. So in here I like to keep all the little knickknacks that people send along with clothing and things like that. It's just nice to have. Now in the second box I have more of the Smart Doll branded stuff, so when it comes to like wigs, option parts, you know, test pieces, I kind of throw them in here. And I totally forgot I had that, and you'll see right now I have a look of confusion as I see 3 bags for the wigs. I have the option part for Erica, but that was the default breast option. And here we again have the vinyl chips that you're supposed to use for testing. I use them occasionally. And here's my visible confusion. Why do I have 3? Not forgetting that I had a 3rd wig. I'm trying to see which one's the different sticker. I do appreciate the stickers now. Moving that out of the way. And I forgot the breast. Now, here we are with the final result. And as you can see, it's not much changed. I accidentally changed their wigs during the process, but yeah, I cleaned it up a little bit, added a jar to put all the toys into, and I made sure that it looked more presentable, you know. As you'll see in a little bit, you get to see the way I position the boxes. I used it so that they have more room to actually be put back into the shelf as opposed to being right on the edge. And again, I try to clean up as much as I can in terms of like the displays within the cubby holes and everything like that. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen when I get my 3rd Smart Doll. You know, the display will probably change, but until then, you know, this is gonna be good for now. And I also have a little project that I'm gonna be working on as well, so look forward to that in the future. With that said, thank you all for watching. Until next time, I'll see you around.